Once you start sanding, I tell you, it can be addictive. About 18 hours worth of work since the last video on this. But I thought I might be able to get it out on Sunday, and I haven't even floated it yet. There's a lot of detail work to be done still, but I've got it primed with varnish. I've left the original name on the back. Got the prop set up. Got the servo set up. I have the motor set up. The top fits so roughly that I don't want to take it off and show you the motor, but let me tell you, it's a huge motor. And it's going to be a fast boat. I'm going to have to be careful. A little bit of filler on this side. Nothing too intense. Got all the fittings. I lost one of the cleats when I was rebuilding the sides and putting mahogany trim on. You can see I don't have the trim on this side, but I do have the trim on this side. So we have to finish up the detail work here, finish the trim here, get a water line on it. It'd be green water line, or a red water line on the green boat. Incredible amount of workmanship in this boat. And it sort of looks like a boucher. It's quite wide. And we've put Obi-Wan Kenobi at the deck. I found all these little parts and then figured out how to assemble it all without any instructions. I'm missing one cap on this tie off here. I can make that probably. Completely enclosed. A crack here. I might fill this crack a little bit here for strength. Reinforced the inside and sealed the cracks that were in the base. Glued them with two different glues. Had to glue the shaft in place because, or the shaft for the propeller, because of the flex on the motor. The brushless motor I'm using is so intense. It's twisting a lot, so had to reinforce the shaft, but that will all come out when the steam plant goes in, if we can find a suitable steam plant for it. I know I can make the boiler, but would like to have a Sun or a Star engine for it probably, or maybe a reversing twin, but it would have to go back here for clearance. We'd have to take out the kitchenette for the steam engine for sure, so that's why I've kept it electric for now. Because if it was originally steam, it wouldn't have had this cabin work. There would have been no room for the boiler and steam engine in there. So it was probably a 1960s or 1950s boat. Early electric RC probably. Because it had some huge antenna outputs, I think, here. He was storing the antennas inside maybe, or those were screws. I guess those are to hold this down. But I'm not sure, maybe it was just a pond looping boat. Anyways, unbelievable amount of work. No railings, living on the edge. Anyways, you guys have a good day. Do something creative. Clean up an old boat. I've left the alligator of the original varnish there.